got about an hour free, so time to do a little bit of Disco Elysium. So where was I?
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
We need more Half-Light. What challenges can we try? Unsurprisingly, we've cleared most of the... Oh, we can probably try that one. What gives me some composure? Give me composure? Yeah. Hey! Just going to see if I can go and do a challenge.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. Yes, and it's critical.
I'll be doing this for a bit, an hour or so, maybe less.
Due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to mag it up, so I need to mag it sideways.
Mag it sideways? What are you talking about? You need to mag it up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to ascend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
Right. So all I was going to do is try these checks again. Will it though?
Hello again, sir.
Who is that?
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
She's your aunt?
No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
Oh, she just
I think
rest.
she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Oh. But we can do something about that. Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. And... need to do this bit. Here we go. We need some motrix.
You fell to She waits intently.
It's okay, sir.
Christ's sake. That's annoying. Right, we'll have to put some other stuff in composure at some point then. Oh, got a... I don't think a sea monster did it.
Officer! God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want?
Hey there, I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Yeah, for the slight
He
side.
feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on. Why are you on a leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
He says with dignity.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
Thank you, Gaston.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
Yeah, you do, mate. So who's going to work? Who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
He looks suddenly very old and tired.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Would appear not.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Everyone gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die, there is no middle ground. René is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market, keep folks motivated. René should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Got it,
Yes,
thanks.
yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Right, let's give this a go. Right tricks again.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
So we have Guillaume le Lion.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
I think I've just made you a mod bat killer. Because you're on here often enough that you might as well be. I can trust you, I think.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me as a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what the country needs. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel that he should probably take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There is some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times
The
before.
Carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
What was that about, cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
Yes, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
He seems to grow taller, brewing with pride about the
Of
past.
course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the
Oh my
poorest,
God.
of course, he was able to
Cocaine,
connect
baby.
higher realms.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
I drink alcohol and go to heaven. What was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting. That'll wind him up. Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Seems like irresponsible behaviour for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thanks for clearing that up. I have some other questions now. So 1 to 4. What's that about higher realms? Sounds
It's
interesting.
really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
I am.
Oh, All Philippe was a...
You can't even take the responsibility. That's why
Of course.
Philippe III was even brought...
Higher realm. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
listening. Right.
Right. Neither of those worked, but we have more thoughts. Thing I need to remember is that this is great for empathy and Inland Empire, but I should not be carrying it around all the time. Alright, what are we gonna do?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Alright. Do we bump up empathy? Let's do it. And for this, we need our board. Should
Stuck
help.
in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Meditate. Increase psych. $83, let's roll.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar. Ow.
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the
Excuse me?
southwest? He emerges from the reverie.
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Yora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Copman? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
I missed my gun. I lost it. I'm fine, man. I don't miss anyone. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. No, I feel hunted. Yeah, I like that one.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
He's a nice guy. I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. Why? Do you know something? What is it? I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drug business. I think I'm going to go for 2.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do. Who is this person? What's her name? Who is she to you? What does she look like? I think it might be worth going top to bottom. Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a
Yeah,
secret. For me
I
too.
feel like that's bad.
Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
Got you, dude.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
You're not snitching, it's just a few questions. Come on, man. Life is a joke. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not. Nice time. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave a lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
So you're alright with others ratting her out, you just don't want your hands dirty. Put yourself in my shoes. I can't need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. Force Tommy, I don't want to really do that. Fine, I'll drop the matter for now. What do we do? Don't really want to fall out with this guy. Yeah, let's try appealing to his.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Imagine it, an explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
So, don't want to do 3. Do we do 1 or 4?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Fine, I will drop the what matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again.
He is smoking.
Would help with my rhymes too.
So, who was it? The raceman. Oh! That's all for now. Bye.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to...
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Let me see the soles of your boots.
Admiring the stompers, Hunt? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
He lifts up to show you his left foot, then the right.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
But where do you get boots like that? But why?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head. But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Oh god.
Technically, you're stomping on Ravachol every step you take.
I know you people don't understand poetry. It's about not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. Suit yourself, officer. Hide your face in the sand if you so wish.
Alright, let's try a roll on this, but we'll do some boosting first.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Physique +1. Evens. Let's give it a go.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
The jig's up. I've got the goods on you. Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk? Look, I'm sorry. Can you just tell me what you know? We'll need some more Half-Life. Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
Hey, Ozzy. I'm only around for about another 20 minutes or so, but your racism, you know, your goods. You know, your goods. Dearie me.
There's some kind of homo thing?
No, of course not. Just tell me what you know. I don't really know where that came from. Yeah, maybe it is. Gonna go with 3.
Okay, that's enough. Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
Tommy. Nah, we need to. We want to do that. We don't want to fall out with Tommy.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your...
Right. We need stuff that improves Half-Life. We need cash.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lot.
Stylish shades, huh? They'd be even more stylish if you paid for them with net worth. Go over and ask him.
Okay. I just rather try not to if I can. Oh, the found gloves. I think I probably got them off the street trader. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that might be it. Like right up on the balcony.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened here? Lieutenant looks at the small... Ah, no, that's the entry to things. So the to the dockyards. Now, if you go up to where the harbour is, where Joyce and her yacht is, and you've got access to the apartment buildings, you can go up onto the balcony where Cindy the Skull is. And if you check there, there's some boxes. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure. For cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Oh, right. Maybe. I can't remember. Maybe it's not in the container, is it? No, because I don't think you get anything from the container. You get to talk to someone, but you can't get anything. He doesn't give you anything. Wait, what's a block obscure?
A black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
So this part of the coast is a block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something behind. Left something useful behind.
Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
He gives you a weary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Yeah, he doesn't know me well. Right, some cash. That's much needed. 16 real away. Smallest church in St. Sions. I found my karaoke jack. Oh, we need to go through these. Ah, right. It is in Everett's. You were right. Thanks for looking that up. I can do karaoke. Or probably I can do karaoke. Well, I might do that later today.
Lies half submerged in the ice.
I need to go in about
into the
10-15 minutes.
Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. Remember the tire tracks in Martinaise? This is where they were leading.
Aha! This is where the tracks on the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes. He expects the wreckage. Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
The lieutenant replies, his eyes never leave the sunken vehicle.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Run your hand over the cool metal. This is my car. This is my car. What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo? How long has it been here? Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What's the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Leans forward to peek in the cold water.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Well. Looks like Jacob U's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Enough gloating, this is
Yes,
serious.
quite.
The attendant seems to be inspecting you more closely than the motor carriage. What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
Oh dear. How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Shall we waste an hour or two tops and have a look at this? Actually, it doesn't give me another option.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue. Point to the sunken
Yes, yes, it does.
What's your favourite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and the sunken car. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So your dad also, points your eyes. Like, being short-sighted is a real stigma here. Tide is sure taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill? There are no therapeutic benefits to... Well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage rituals. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? You think I'll ever find my gun? Man, this is taking a long time. You think I'll ever find my gun?
God, I hope so.
Lieutenant's experience suddenly turns very serious. I've been thinking if I put enough time into eating right and exercising, I could turn myself into a living weapon. Then I wouldn't even need a gun. I don't think I'm ever going to find my gun. Look around. This world is so big and my gun is so small. I think we're about to find my gun. I don't think I'm ever going to find my gun.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark now? Squint your eyes and say, can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40. It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Oh boy.
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical. Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Rob your trin. Small fish, this one. Must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Cooper's 41. Stupid factory. I hate guessing. District something, a precinct something, multiple. Rub your temples, you're getting a horrible headache. Oh god, no.
A precinct, yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41. Your precinct.
He tilts his head and continues in a soft voice.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, no. Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
No, I mean seriously, it's just a coincidence. Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea. Okay, let's do it.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone. Go top to bottom.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
He says almost gently.
It's sunken too deep. There is no access ramp to the coast.
So it's just going to be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I don't have that kind of money. I couldn't even pay a hostel bill. People are going to be angry at me, aren't they? In Precinct 41. This is a disaster! There's some insurance.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
He's avoiding your gaze now.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
They're not going to take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
A 4th thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Things were going so well, we were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Oh boy!
Guillaume Le Million.
Hey!
Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 1938, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Pain threshold. Excellent. Blood oxygen is boring. All psych learning caps raised by 1. Which I think is going to be very useful for us. Definitely very useful for us. And at that point, I think I will need to save and quit. I have a phone call to make with my brother, as it's my niece's birthday today. And hopefully I'll get to say happy birthday to my niece too. So I shall be back this evening more than likely to find out the mysteries of the car, and perhaps, if we're very lucky, cause Titus to respect my authority. I will catch you later.